In today's episode, the boat gets finished and I get to put it in the water. Very cool.
I am so excited. This is awesome.
Pretty much everything kind of sanded down with the 80 grit. Just working along the inside of this combing right now, I guess it's the outside lip of this thing. And I kind of knew when I was putting this together, the epoxy wasn't smoothing out very well, and I really had trouble getting it smooth. If you run your finger on it, it's bumpy, I don't like it. So I'm having to go through and manually straighten this thing out now. It's really a pain. So there's probably a way to get that smoother. I don't know what it is. If anybody knows, let me know. But the sandpaper, the 80 grit, does take it down. It's just a little more hand work. I prefer the palm sander, doing all that, the feel of everything, much easier. But it is getting there. It's smoothing out. It's starting to feel better. So that's one of those spots where I'm always going to have my hand under there. As you're paddling, you're picking this thing up. You're going to want it smooth. If you don't do it, you're going to kick yourself later. So just keep working at it. So you might remember back in episode, 3, 4, somewhere a long time ago, I built this cup holder because I had some extra material sitting around. And it's now time to get this thing installed in here. I did cut a couple of relief holes in the bottom there, you can see. That's to let any water get out of this once it's placed in here, because once it's down on the deck, if water splashes in, you want to be able to get out of there easily and wash it out. So what I'm going to do is just epoxy that in. I've got an index mark here where I want that back edge to sit. And I'm just going to take some thickened epoxy and fasten that down to the deck. All right, well, I just got done sanding. I went through 80 grit to start with, got it all smoothed out. Just finished up with 100 grit. Kind of cool too, a trick I learned recently. I used to just throw these away all the time. If you've got one of these crepe sole things, you can actually clean that right up again. I used this one pad to do the whole thing, which is kind of phenomenal because I used to go through like 6 of them to do this. So it sharpens it right where, gets all that stuff out of there again. Anyway, right now I'm at that 100 stage. I need to now go through and do it all by hand. Make sure everything's really good and smooth. But basically at this point what we've done is kind of leveled the surface and erased any shiny spots. You just don't want any spots that aren't gritty, that don't have that grit to take that final finish. So I'll do that on this side, then I'll flip it over. I still have to do the top side of it, but that gets it ready. And honestly at this point it kind of looks like crap. I mean, it looked so nice when it was all glossy, and now it's back to ugh. But once you put the finish on, that's always the really cool part. So. Okay, today the magic happens. We're going to put the finish on. This is what I've chosen to use. It's the Bristol Finish Clear Urethane. It's a 2-part system, so you've got the catalyst that you have to mix in with it. And it's got about a 4-hour pot life. You have to do 6 to 7 coats of this stuff. So they give you a little measuring cup to go with it. But yeah, that's what you want to see right there. That's the cool part. The next 5 or 6 coats won't be quite as cool. But just put it on real thin. Oh. And probably use a better quality brush than I just used. That just snapped right off. Interesting. Anyway, just continue on and keep putting that on there. Keep a wet edge on it, and it goes really well. Tonight we proved that the boat will float. Pretty darn cool.